Gary Wybenga have two hobbies. The first one is lifting the phone up and down. Phone goes up, phone goes down. Earth is flat because reasons. He's been doing this now for well over 3 years. All the same, all over. The second hobby is just telling everyone else how wrong we are. So he's all over Bobby Shafto, critical think here. That's the cameraman. Jesse Koslowski. Miles Davis. The main surveyor. Wade's Underworld. Where's Wally? And I bet a whole lot other places. Just to let everybody else know how wrong we are. Because Gary's always right. So, on this latest video here for Professor Dinglebell, I just had to check with him. Oh, by the way, he's living rent-free inside my head. Well, no. So I took the Gary Wybenga approach. First of all, just laughed off him. LOL. So I start to ask him why he's lowering his phone below the top of the grass, because we don't sink into the earth when we do observations. And I continued here. What's the difference in the angle towards the top of the tallest pointed tree here versus the angle at 246? Well, the video has nothing to do with the trees. Okay. Why aren't you moving 1,000 feet closer to the tallest trees, Gary? Then it would look totally different. This video isn't about that, Lazy Tommy. Okay. Any numbers? Yeah. Do you have your phone perfectly level? He didn't answer that. It was someone else. What if you zoomed in? Wouldn't that make any difference? It'll be the same result. It's just about angles above the surface. You will learn someday. This is a nice one. Zooming in doesn't change anything. Interesting. The horizon is tilting to the left. On 243 is tilting to the right. Still makes my point, Lazy Tommy. Well, it's good to see that nothing of what you do here that I commented on has anything to do with your video. Shouldn't that be just about the same with everyone else's videos? Or are you having double standards, Gary? So after telling Critical Think that he's wrong with his shadow observation because reasons, he left a few comments down here to tell where that shadow is wrong. Wow, Gary, this is impressive. I'm not having you rent-free in my head. You are obsessed with everyone else. So, you said here you would make a drawing to show how this works with a sun higher up. We have yet to see that, Gary. You said you would make a drawing. You haven't. You're not a man of your words. You also said that about Miles Davis on a couple of occasions, including this one. There's a whole lot of comments here, so somewhere in here he says, I told you I would make a video and show you exactly why, Miles Davis, you are idiots. Well, I think not. You see, Gary, you can't debunk anything without even touching the topic. And when you're driving your car here, to show that the sign is higher than something else, and everything is higher than the mountains. There's one important thing you're missing out. Measurements, Gary. Actual measurements. Real life measurements. Because that has everything to do with the observations. You even cry to Ranty Flat Earth here. Yeah, he didn't give me much time and I couldn't come on, I was busy at work. Yeah. These guys fail to give numerous measurements all the time. And yet because I don't give measurements, then my video is junk. These guys definitely don't understand how angles work. That's the problem, Gary. We need measurements and actual angles. So when Miles and Critical Think and myself are providing you with every single number you need, this really should be easy for you, Gary. You cry all the time, but we're not having the correct measurements. Well, we do. Deal with it. I said a lot of times, Gary, the horizon, the lighthouse, the ship, nothing has anything to do with my observation. What you need to consider about is the wind turbines. Nothing else. So let me try to dumb this down even further. It's hard, but please try to understand this one. Do you see the tree on my right side here? Not that one. This one. I'm about 4 feet above the ground. That tree is about 10 times higher than me. When will that tree be lower than my eye level? Every single telephone pole is higher than me, goes below the height of that tree. That doesn't matter. When will that tree be lower than my eye level? That's the one single problem you have, Gary. Solve it. It's this one all over. How far do I need to back off that wind turbine for it to appear below my eye level? That's exactly the same. All the telephone poles doesn't matter. The horizon doesn't matter. All that matters is how far do I need to back up before that wind turbine or that tree is below my eye level. I really hope you understand it this time, Gary. I really can't dumb it down anymore. Just to close off with this one. Several days after that video, in a random comment way down here, Gary just pops up again. Oh, you will apologize to me one of these days. Well, not to you, Gary. I really have to apologize to everyone who's close to you, your family, your co-workers, or if you have any friends, because you are not a man of your words. You have said you'll make a video to show me where I'm wrong. You said you will make drawings to show me where I'm wrong. You said to Critical Think you'll make drawings to show he were wrong. And you said to Miles Davis you show where he was wrong. This goes on and on and on to everyone. And the only thing you do is lift your phone up and down from the ground. You also are so out of excuses that you need to throw shit at people because they're chronic ill. Yes, I spend a lot of times on hangouts and comment sections because I spend 95% of my time on the couch. When I have the energy to it, I go outside and do stuff. Otherwise, I lay on the couch. So if you are that sad of a person and call yourself a Christian that throws shit at people, I'm really sorry for your coworkers, your family, or again, if you have any friends.